just see how you are reacting. I mean that how your mind is reacting. The reaction of mind is very important. It's not how boldly you are behaving and how nicely you are talking to someone.
Guruji, what is ego and how can we describe it? Because most of the people, they don't really understand the real definition of it.
Okay, this is a good question. Whenever we do something, whenever we are reacting to situations, whenever we are recollecting something, there is a feeling that I know this, I remember this, I am reacting, I am responding, I feel pain, and I feel happiness, I am depressed, I am tensed. In this way, there are so many expressions whenever you associate yourself with the feeling, that they all are the expressions of ego. So this is something very vast. This is inseparable with you. This is not something that only the feeling that he is egoist. When we say about someone, he is egoist, this is only a part of it. Every feeling from when you born itself, it is there. Until the last breath, it will be with you. So, trying to define it, trying to understand it, trying to separate it from yourself, and yes, of course, it is a part of me, but there is an identity for me more than this. That is called spirituality. That is the path towards spirituality.
And if we want to reach to this part of spirituality, can you give us like some techniques or simple ways so we can practice to differentiate between ego and to understand it more, to know if we are really using our ego or not?
It's an interesting game. You should consider it as a game. It is not something very serious. It's like, you cannot learn it from some workshop. The lab itself is this life. So every event is the test. Every experience is the experiment. So the ego is like, you every morning how you are reacting to the situation. Just observe it. Then the conscious thinking that, is there a better option? Okay, if you react to this particular thing in this way, whether it is inside from the ego or outside from the ego, you just observe it. Anything, any situation, someone is trying to provoking you, someone is trying to embrace you, so you just see how you are reacting. I mean that how your mind is reacting. The reaction of mind is very important. It's not how boldly you are behaving and how nicely you are talking to someone, but what is happening in your mind. That is the right reflection of your ego. So you just have to observe it, and then the conscious attempt, the conscious thinking. What is the best option? If I have no ego, how will I react? And just practice that. That is the best way. And then there is another thing. The feeling that, I am not the subject. I am not the subject. I am just an object. This is where usually the devotees get benefited. Nowadays in the whole world, if you see, the God believers, the number of God believers are reducing. They consider it as God is just a myth, and we don't need a God to live.